Welcome back, my Titans. It's been a long time. The project is coming along just perfectly. Soon I shall show you worthiness. But today is a new chapter. Today, we're going to be reading a story from one of our own, AK Galaxy. It took me some time to get this out, but I hope he's pleased with this. Yes, I am telling a story from one of your brothers or sisters. And it is a great one. What if Naruto was a true god of infinity? Let's get to it. Before creation itself, there were 6 singularities. Then a universe exploded into existence, and the remnants of these systems were forged into concentrated ingots, infinity stones. But somehow, the stones turned into chakra, finding its perfect host, granting its host the ability of omnipotent, omniscient, true immortality, and omnipresent, that far exceeds any supreme god's power and ability, the turning of his host into a true god. In the days of creation, the 3 supreme gods of omnipotence were created. God, the Father of omniverse. He created the omniverse in which you live in, celestial beings, Otsuki, titans, gods, humans, and demons. Ragnata, creator of balance and the arbiter of destruction. Any universes that he enters becomes a victim to his balance, ultimately bringing an end to them. Finally, there is a supreme god with no name. Other gods call it the Ouroboros dragon. The supreme god created chaos and uniformity, and devouring universes and other gods and titans. It both created universes of chaos and universes that are orderly. It lives nowhere, yet anywhere. The first Ragnarok is a series of events, including the Great Battle, which led to many demises of gods and titans, celestial beings, demons, humans. So followed by natural disasters and submersion of the world in water. After these events, the world will resurface anew and fertile. The surviving and returning gods and titans will meet, and the world will be repopulated by 2 human and celestial being survivors. Jamorgan, sealed of Ragnata, and the Ouroboros dragon, along with all the evil gods and titans, alongside demons. But Humorgan sacrificed his life to complete the sealing process. Because of that, he died, and his life force chakra spread across the universe and created the God Tree on planets of the Omniverse. The 2 Asuski left the Earth and lived far, far away. They had chakra. Over time, humans and Asuski slowly forgets about the history of the Great Battle and the legend of Humorgan. On the other hand, demons, evil gods, evil titans, and 2 supreme gods wanting to break the seal that placed upon by Humorgan, but they couldn't. For remaining gods, goddesses, and titans remember Humorgan. The Usuki became megalomaniacs and destroyers of worlds, while humans were ignorant about the concepts of chakra until long before the shinobi villages were created. A millennium ago, Kaguya arrived on Earth with Ishiki Osuski to harvest a god tree of its chakra fruit. Kaguya was a low-ranking member of the clan and was chosen to be sacrificed to nurture and development of the god tree. Instead, Kaguya developed an attachment for the planet she meant to destroy, betraying Ishiki in the process and leaving him for dead. She gives birth to Hamura. Hagoromo and Hamura discovered the crimes their mother committed and went through an all-out battle, Hagura and Hamura, against their mother. They managed to seal Kaguya and the creation of the moon. Hagoromo became the Sage of Six Paths, and he shared his chakra with the humans. And he started the concepts of Nishu, and while Hamura became the Sage of Six Paths of the moon. Second chapter. Naruto was born on the night of October 10th to Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, and Kushina Uzumaki, the second Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. The same events on canon, but Minato and Kushina survived, and Hagoromo Osuski, the Sage of Six Paths, and Hamura Osuski intervened. They summoned all the 12 beasts, and they sealed all of them within Naruto, leaving some chakra in the others, allowing for there to be multiple different sizes of Jinchuriki. Minato decides to seal 50% of the soul, Kuruma's yin and yang side, and chakra within Naruto. The 8 other Jinchuriki fell unconscious because this tailed beast inside of them was gone. Or so they thought. They were lucky they didn't die. Kuruma. Damn you, Minato. I will control and take your son's body, and anger and hatred overwhelms Kuruma. And what, Kuruma? Said Hagoromo. Father? But how? Why did you attack the humans, Kuruma? Shukaku. Ha! The furry boy in the hot seat. Kuruma. Shut it, raccoon. How are you even here? 7 other tubbies. No time, no see, Kuruma. Everyone, why are you all here? Hagoruma. I am brother. We seal all the tubbies and ourselves within this boy. Hamura. Hello there, Kuruma. Who are you? I'm Hamura Osuski, and your uncle. Kuruma, you still weren't able to answer my questions. Father, the humans, they use me as their weapon and seal within the human vessel 8 other tailed beasts. We hate humans. They sealed us within it. Other humans and made us weapons. By the way, Father, why did you all summon and seal us to this human? Hagoroma, I sense greater power coming from this boy. His body that surpasses even mine. My brother, the Jubi, and my mother. And it doesn't stop its infinite power. This boy is literal God. A literal God. We need to properly train him. I have a bad feeling about the far future. I believe he was the child of prophecy. Hamra and the nine-tailed beast nodding and agreeing on Hagoroma's statement. Outside the mindscape, Minato seals 2% of Kurama's chakra within Kushina, and 48% of the chakra and Kurama's soul, yin side and yang side. He was split into two entities and was sealed into two massive scrolls with powerful fuinsu sealing jutsu, but only will last for a year, or the Kyuubi will unleash and cause havoc in the village again. Naruto was 2 months old. He opened his eyes for the first time, but something strange to Naruto's appearance. He had orange spiky hair and blue eyes with a fox slit, while inheriting the shape of his mother's eyes, shape and father's face. His trademark characteristics are the 3 whiskers, like marks on his cheeks, whitened and thinking. Both Kushina and Minato believe Naruto was corrupted by the Kyuubi. 3 months later, Mima and Mito were born, and they became the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. Mito had 24% of the chakra yin side. Mima had 24% of the chakra yang side, but Minato announced Naruto as the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki in public. 4 years later, inside the Uzumaki Namikaze household, Naruto was 4 years old, and he was neglected, abused, malnourished, and beaten to a bloody pulp, but his regeneration kept him alive. He was sleeping on the cold floor in the basement with old clothes. Jiraiya visits the Uzumaki Namikaze household. He sees Mima and Mito. He doesn't care about Naruto, and he tells Minato about the children of the prophecy. He asks to evict Naruto. Naruto will go and get in the way of Mito and Mima's training. Kushina and Minato agreed on Jiraiya's suggestion, and they voluntarily gave up their parental rights to Naruto. Naruto wakes up from his sleep and he sees Kushina smirking. He knows it's going to happen to him, and he can sense the emotions of his mother. Kushina grabs Naruto by using her chakra trains, and she throws Naruto out the house. Hiruzen and Kakashi, and everyone saw what happened to Naruto. Minato has given Naruto his own apartment, but it is run down. Hiruzen and Kakashi lost respect for Minato and Kushina alongside with Jiraiya, but nothing can be done for now. Minato gives an order for Anbu to protect Naruto because he is the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. Without protection, worse things can't come. And shinobi of any village can kidnap Naruto at any moment. Hiruzen gives Naruto his monthly allowance because of his status as an orphan, and he only eats instant ramen. Kakashi visits Naruto sometimes, but due to Kakashi as an Anbu duties, Naruto was always alone. Chapter 3, Pre-Academy. In Konoha, Naruto was 8 years old. Naruto was chased by the mob, but someone catches up with them, and they beat the hell out of Naruto. And some random chunin grabs a chakra-enhanced kunai with the intent to kill Naruto. The chunin deeply stabs Naruto in the chest and hit Naruto's heart. Naruto had blood on his mouth and chest. He collapses to the ground, and the Anbu comes and arrests all the mob and the Chunin for public execution. The Chunin who was the one to stab Naruto was beaten brutally before that. Meanwhile, an Abu takes unconscious Naruto to the hospital. After a week, Naruto was fully healed, and he is still unconscious. Meanwhile, Kakashi fills out the adoption forms to adopt and take custody of Naruto, which surprised Minato, Kushina, and Jiraiya. They were not expecting this. Kakashi moving Naruto's stuff from Naruto's apartment into his home. Naruto was earlier discharged from the hospital because people there hate him. So Kakashi took care of him in Naruto's deepest level of his mindscape. Hello? Is anyone there? Naruto keeps walking, and he sees someone standing there in the shadows. He approaches the figure in the shadows. Naruto sees others, but much different. Same face, but it's taller. Had muscular build, glowing eyes. Its color keeps changing. The color is never the same. It has silvery white hair and skin like the deepest of space, with galaxy and stars. It wears a floating crown with a symbol of infinity, made from weird energy coming off of it and floating. Two bracelets with the symbol of Alpha, left hand, and Omega, right hand. Infinity made the same energy. It looked so weird. It was coming off of everything. Naruto touched his god self. Something happens to Naruto. His god self and human self became one and merged. But he had a weird feeling about the power. He describes it. 6 new different chakra signatures. And he immediately was kicked out from his mindscape, but still unconscious in real life. Naruto got very ill all of a sudden, with very high fever, reaching a temperature of 39 plus Celsius. Kakashi was super worried. Naruto was taken care of. But what can he do? He was doing his best, but it was futile. He prayed to every god he could remember to save Naruto. 1 week and 2 days after, Naruto woke up from his feverish sleep without any concept of time. He can feel his weakened body protest as he tiredly swiveled his head and cheeks. He checks around for his surroundings. He notices as he saw Kakashi was sleeping on the chair beside him. He saw the adoption papers on the desk. Once he looked at the clock and counters, his eyes widened in shock when he saw the date. And that would be it for now. AK Galaxy, this is a perfect story. I can't wait to go on. I think I'll post another one tomorrow. I hope everyone enjoys this. And if you have any stories you wish for me to tell, please join the Discord or hit me up on Twitter. I will read, I will listen, and if I enjoy it, I might just put it on the channel. Who knows? I might just start an event to tell your stories. And you might just become a voice actor. Well, Titans, what did you think of your brother's or sister's story? Was it beautiful? Was it well done? Leave down below a comment. Let him know what you felt. If you have any suggestions, leave that behind as well. And don't forget to smash a like button and show him or her how much you enjoyed the story. I know I did. I am so excited to be able to tell this story. Until next time, Titans, remember, there is no being in this galaxy that stands above us. We are Titans. Let it be remembered. Let it begin. Peace.
Remy boy.